We recently completed Parklane Plowden, which was a really lovely scheme for barristers in Leeds. The scheme is very, very professional. It's really, really smart. There's a lot of really lovely accents to it that created a touch point to not only the brand, but what they do and what you would want a barristers to represent. So you wouldn't want a barristers to represent something that was transient and cool and modern, because you're using a lawyer for a reason. You want someone that's dependable. So the materials really need to reflect that. When we started on site, we actually found that there was some existing parquet flooring underneath the existing flooring. So we retained that, which was amazing. And having that kind of timber accent, one, creates an element of kind of elegance and materiality to the space, but it also emulates an idea of something being there, being sustained, being maintained. And there's an element of trust there in that kind of timber choice. We mix that very much so with a smart kind of grey and black palette to create a really, really professional interior, but has the softness where the timber kind of adds to the accent. The key thing then with the materials in the space was to, one, build upon that kind of tonal, smart, professional scheme, but it also meant that we wanted to think about the materials around it. The building has loads of natural light, it's completely flooded with natural light. And we wanted to think about the brick buildings that we look onto, the textures and materials of the surrounding areas. So we used kind of leathers and some kind of feature accents, but also thinking about the colours and the tonal accents of the surrounding area so that the building kind of enveloped the local area. So to round up, for a professional scheme, you want to think about keeping the palette minimal, keep it tight, think about adding something natural to make it feel soft, but also make it feel permanent. And then also don't be afraid to put in a little bit of pattern or something a little bit unexpected, as long as it sits within that palette really smartly.